Hey everybody, how's it going? It's time for another Seattle Mariners check-in on this, their day off. We are at game number 85 because, again, I'm running a little bit behind, just kind of losing track of where we are in the season. But whatever, we're here now. We have played 85 games. I'll try to do another check-in at about 92 to get back on track, but whatever. We played 85 games, and we might actually be pretty good. I don't want to say it because I feel like if I say it, the sweep against the Yankees is just gonna hit like a tornado, and we'll all be feeling very differently in half a week. But right now, as of right now, this team is genuinely playing good. I don't know if you can say they've been a good team overall this year because their run differential is still atrocious, but the team's playing well right now. 5 games over 500, and I said before that our record was kind of deceiving, but I'm starting to feel like the record over the last several weeks is not that deceiving. We're still winning a lot of close games. We're still winning a lot of games in extra innings, but there's something else going on here with the way the lineup has balanced itself out that has made this team feel a little more real. So I'll do my best to talk about it, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this team is just a paper tiger anymore. Earlier this season, yeah, absolutely, I thought that the record was, we were lying to ourselves a little bit if we thought this team was legitimate. But a little more than halfway through the season, I think this team may be rounding into form. We need to see a little bit more, but the team has held together remarkably well without Kyle Lewis. And watch out for when Kyle Lewis gets back. This lineup might become even average, league average. And with a league average lineup, the team will at least be fun to watch, right? Okay, so talking about the lineup, what's happened lately? Crawford. The dude's killing it. And I kept waiting for the other shoe to drop, but it hasn't. The dude is batting close to 300 now. His ops plus is 115. Seems like every single game he's doing something to try to help us win. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know if it is sustainable, but I'm starting to think it's more and more sustainable with each game that goes by. I don't want to keep saying, oh, this is just a hot streak. He's going to cool off. He's a average at best offensive player who has a good glove. But if he has a bat, if he can swing something more than just a banjo, then we've been saved in some ways because I was looking at a lot of this lineup earlier this year and just feeling like so much of it was a dead end. But Crawford is leading the charge, and even though technically Ty France and the kind of sort of slumping suddenly Mitch Haniger are leading the team in Ops Plus, Crawford kind of feels like he's been the MVP. Kinda. I don't want him to say that he is. I don't want to get caught up in stupid stuff like that. He's kind of playing like it, though, isn't he? And those three guys have given us a legitimate lineup. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Luis Torrens gets called up and suddenly turns into Barry Bonds. He's hitting home runs. He's hitting for average. His ops plus, after being like 30 earlier in the season or whatever horrible number it was, is up to 101, which I don't know what to say about it, but something's happening there. He's still terrible behind the plate, which is a problem, but hey, find a way to contribute, and I'll allow some shortcomings. And Torrens right now, yeah, the 101 ops plus. You got to remember how terrible this guy was to start the season. So something really special is happening there. Maybe I don't know. I mean, if we can play him at DH, then maybe we actually have something. I know Tom Murphy, he's still not swinging the bat that well, but he's actually capable behind the plate. So if we can play Torrens at designated hitter, that might work. And then you throw them in with Seager, who I see people get upset at Kyle Seager on Facebook groups I have about the Mariners, and he's playing every game and he's 33 years old. So what are you going to do, right? He's on pace to hit almost 30 home runs this year. He's he's not playing great. At this point, he's not even really playing average. But bottom line is he should not be playing this much. He's played in every single game this year. So I'll take a 97 ops plus from a good defensive third baseman. And that gives us a lineup. And of course, I don't even have to explain why Jake Fraley has really bailed this offense out. So you get back Kyle Lewis, and if he can play well, which he was playing well before the injury, you've got a legitimate lineup. And don't even, and that's not even mentioning Shed Long, who has been playing really well lately. But the lineup, by this time next month, you might have something really legitimate. Pitching, let's scroll down here, look at the pitchers. Kikuchi continues to pitch well, and again, I thought his season was over. I thought he was in trouble. I thought he was going to miss at least a month after he got hurt that one game, but the dude's pitching lights out. I got nothing bad to say about him. It took a few years, but that money we spent on him, it's finally starting to pay some dividends. He's pitching really well. Props to Flexen as well. He's pitched adequately, and he was a guy I didn't really expect anything from. And Logan Gilbert, the numbers don't look amazing yet, but for a 24-year-old who got lit up his first couple starts, 101 ERA plus, nice. The dude is holding his own. I don't see any need to send him down. Now, the irony of ironies is that the guy who's not holding his weight, right, pulling his weight right now is Marco, who yeah, the fans need to cool it a little bit with him, I guess, but he's not pitching well right now at all. I don't know what's going on. I knew he was a little overrated after last season. I knew he wasn't as good as he showed last year, but I'm surprised he's this weak right now. I don't get it. And of course, Sheffield. I don't know what to say about Sheffield right now. He's not endearing himself to me. We need Justin Dunn back. We can live with one bad starter, but having two bad starters, which is what we have right now with Sheffield and Gonzo. We need Dunn to get back and start pitching well again. He was pitching pretty well before he went down, so hopefully he can return to that. Those are your starting pitchers, and the bullpen. Other than Graveman, I still don't totally know who to trust. Like Anthony Sandwich had a good outing the other day. Montero actually had two good games in a row where he got several big outs in late game situations. Not a closing situation, which again, hopefully he never has to close for this squad again, but we put him out there, I think one time in extra innings, another time top of the ninth, and he got it done both times. He pitched great. But other than, like I said, Graveman, I guess you could say Paul Sewald has pitched pretty good. JT has pitched well, but other than that, I still don't totally know who to trust. We'll see what Santiago brings after he comes back from his suspension, or, well, he hasn't started that suspension yet. But again, other than Graveman, I don't know who to trust right now. I certainly don't trust Montero, but he's pitched well in a couple games. Anthony Sandwich lost my trust. Steckenrider's pitched well. It's an MLB caliber pitching lineup of pitchers. I'll say that much. We have three guys who are currently getting it done as starters right now, and a fourth one who's going to be back from injury. And then the bullpen, we have one guy who we trust pretty unequivocally, and then we have a couple of guys who maybe we can trust, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet with JT. I like what he's doing so far, but I'm not there yet. I like what Sewald is doing, but I got to see more. And that's really all I can say. The team's making me happy right now. The team is playing good baseball. They have a chance to maybe make a run at things in the second half of the year. We need to get Dunn back. We need to get Lewis back. And I got to believe that when they do, the team will get better. All right. See you guys later. Go Mariners.